Boring day.
Yes, it is incredibly boring. I am bored.
What will we do? Oh, I know.
What?
Let's watch TV.
TV? Okay. Hello. Do not adjust your set. One moment. Oh, that's better. Hello and welcome to TV, Tortilla Vision. Next up, a fascinating documentary on rat eye.
No!
What?
The weather forecast.
Weather forecast, okay. And now, the weather forecast. Hello and welcome to Harbor Weather. After a rainy start to the day, it looks like sunshine all the way.
Snow!
Huh?
I want snow!
Oh, snow. Okay, forget the sunshine. It looks like snow, folks, and lots of it.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't it time for my favorite soap opera, Rats in Hospital?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Lovely Lady, but it is not looking good for your husband. Oh, Dr. Handsome, what will I do? I'll tell you what you can do. You can fall in love with me. Oh, Doctor. Oh.
Hey, what happens next?
It's a soap opera. You'll have to wait till next week.
That smell. It's vile.
It's more than vile. It's disgusting.
Yes, disgusting, yet delicious.
Let's have a wee look at you. Come on, me beauty.
Oh, the stench! Oh,
Smells putrid, doesn't it?
oh, I can't wait. I'm starving.
Ah, Maurice, my good man. What delicacy have you prepared for dinner this evening, eh?
Not that anyone would appreciate it, but this is one of my most renowned soups. We have seagull carcass, the juice of an old pink leather couch, golf balls infused with a bouquet of old bandages, all simmered for 3 hours with a carrot. I call it seaside sit-down surprise, huh?
Oh, little Susan.
Maurice, you are a genius.
I agree. But be sure to take the carrot out before eating. It's merely decorative. Get away, you wee thing! Get away!
Yes. Let's eat, shall we?
No! No! My soup's not complete without the rotten onions that I ordered 3 hours ago.
Oh dear, have Pepper and Sneeze not returned yet?
It is ridiculous that they are not back yet, my captain. Knowing them, they will probably never return.
Well, Tortilla, you'd better hope they do, because if they don't, I might have to send you out on missions.
Missions? But I have the allergies. And the limp in my arm. Look, it's so sore. I am better here as your right-hand rat at your beck and call, Captain Rash.
Yes, what would I do without you?
We're back!
Yeah.
I bet you're gonna like this stuff. It's really cool. We're back. We're back. We got cool things in our sack. I'm Pepper. I'm Sneeze. I will show you if you say please.
Well, please show me the booty, you insolent dogs.
Nobody move!
What is it, my captain?
How do we know they're not evil slippers?
Evil slippers?
Yes.
That's crazy, Rash.
Yes.
Crazy, eh? Well, that's not what Peter Plummer said after his encounter with Nightmare Nightwear. Surely you've heard of the tale of the Phantom Pyjamas.
No, I get the feeling it's time for one of your tales of terror.
Yeah.
Oh, rats. Anyone for badminton?
No. Oh. It was a normal Saturday morning, and when Peter Plummer was out with his mummy at a car boot sale. And as usual, there wasn't much to catch a young boy's eye. But it was even more embarrassing when Peter's mummy suddenly got very excited over a pair of old silk pajamas. But for once in her life, his mother had found something decent at a car boot sale. The pajamas were magnificent. Magnificent, but possessed.
Possessed,
Yes. And that night, after his bath, Peter put his groovy new pajamas on. Oh, they were very comfortable indeed. And he drifted off into a deep sleep.
And while he slept, the snot goblins came and planted snots up his nose.
What?
Well, how else do they get there? I mean, really, think about it.
Interrupt me one more time, and I'll have your tail for shoelaces!
The next morning, Peter woke up in a room of screaming girls.
Oh, no, he's in a boy band.
No! He was sitting in his pajamas in the girls' changing room of his school.
What was he doing there?
Well, Peter hadn't a clue. He ran out of the changing room and straight into the headmistress, Miss Headley, who wasn't one bit pleased when she noticed that Peter was wearing his pajamas and not his school uniform. She gave Peter a piece of her mind and warned him if he did this again, he would be in big trouble. That night, Peter went to bed and prayed he wouldn't sleepwalk like the night before. The next morning, he woke up to an alarm bell. Except it wasn't from his bedside clock. It was the 9 a.m. school bell. There he was, sitting at his desk, once again in his pajamas, with no clue how he got there.
Didn't he realize there was something spooky going on with his pajamas?
Not really, Pepper. All Peter knew was that every time he went to sleep, he woke up back at school in an embarrassing situation. But he didn't know how or why.
I know what is happening.
Oh, no.
You all think that it is something to do with the pajamas. But you are all stupid.
Oh, stupid, are we? Well, please do tell us what your deductions are, Detective Tortilla.
Well, it is quite obvious.
Yeah.
The boy rolls out of bed, bumps his head, then falls out of the window onto a donkey.
Oh, dear.
The donkey, I shall call him Muriel, is the school mascot. He is a homing donkey and always returns to his school. Whoa!
That night, Peter went to bed once more. Perhaps tonight he would get a restful sleep with no surprises. Wrong! Peter jumped awake to a ruckus outside his bedroom window. There was an angry mob in medieval costume with burning sticks held high, shouting about something or other. Suddenly, the bedroom door burst open, and a young woman rushed into the room holding a candle. It was then Peter realized he wasn't in his room at all.
Oh, it was Carol Smiley. How do you like the makeover for your house?
No! It was a 17th century maid. She called Peter His Majesty and told him they must leave immediately for France as the rebels were about to take the castle. She also insisted that Peter change out of his royal pajamas and into a disguise. A moment later, the door was kicked open.
Pizza!
No!
It was the
Dastardly Sheriff of Langfordshire.
The sheriff circled Peter, smiled, then ordered his guards to take the king down to the basement. Peter protested. He wasn't the king, he was Peter Plummer. But the sheriff wasn't having any of it. In the basement, the dastardly sheriff couldn't decide whether to cut Peter's head off or boil him in oil. Finally, he decided to seal him in the basement forever.
wasn't long till there were only a couple of bricks left before Peter's fate was finally sealed.
Bye-bye.
Peter screamed and banged on the walls with his bare fists. Suddenly, he fell forward and found himself crashing through the doors of his classroom's equipment cabinet and landing on the floor right in the middle of the geography exam. Once again, in his pajamas.
Okay. What in the name of all that is rotten is going on?
It was the last straw for Miss Headley, of course. Peter and his mother sat in Miss Headley's office. As the adult spoke about Peter's fate, his eyes were attracted to a plaque on the wall. It looked very familiar. Peter looked at his pajamas. It was identical to the motif embroidered onto the pocket. Peter asked Miss Headley about the insignia. She told him that the young King Peter III had hidden out in this very building 5 centuries ago before cowardly fleeing to France, never to be seen again, leaving the brutal sheriff of Lincolnshire to govern England. Just then, Peter stood up and walked straight out of the headmistress's office. Miss Headley was livid, but Peter tried to explain that it wasn't him, it was the pajamas. They were in control. Was led back by the pajamas into the equipment cabinet. The possessed PJs forced Peter to pick up an old tripod from a projector screen and smash it against the brick wall at the back of the cabinet. After 3 blows, the crumbling brickwork gave way. As the dust cleared, it revealed a hole. And that's when they heard the voice.
The voice?
Peter, his mother, and Miss Headley all leaned in towards the faint, quivering voice. And then the skeleton of young King Peter III sprang through the hole and collapsed in a dusty pile right in front of them.
Oh, that's shocking that the dusty pile and the skeleton and the boy king in the dusty pile with the Peter and the king and the... Oh.
Peter had solved a 500-year-old royal injustice. And the royal pajamas were reunited with their rightful owner.
Oh, that was a terrifically terrifying story, my captain.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Just one question.
Yeah.
What happened to Muriel?
Who?
Muriel the school donkey. Yeah, no, I just wondered if she's okay.
Right, you two! Where are my rotten onions?
Onions. Oh, the onions.
You forgot the onions! Right, the soup is off!
No soup!
No soup!
We thought that this, being both cheesy and oniony, would be perfect for the soup.
We did?
We did!
Bring it here. Whoa! Oh!
Well, Maurice?
Oh, it's a wee bit international, Rash, but just might work.
Oh.
The soup is on!
Hot. But tasty.